Yo, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with me, SkyCastle Gaming, and we're gonna work on the villager trading hall today. And that'll be the first thing we tackle, so let's get right to it. So I knocked down the top down one layer so that I could actually trap in my villagers here, and he's stuck here nicely. But it doesn't give me much building above it since that is build height, and I'd like to at least get something a little nicer than this contraption set up. So I'm thinking about knocking it down another layer or two. If I do that, I may knock down the grass another layer or two as well, just to make it a little more proportionate. I really want this cloud effect to come out pretty well. And then we will set it up. I will have snow blocks as the background, and I'm torn between using, oh, that's the build height, calcite or the smooth quartz column here. That might be regular quartz, just the quartz bricks as the columns. I'm really leaning towards the calcite, but we'll see. I may do both and just see what the comments say, if there's anybody in the comments, but we'll see. I'm thinking one of these will be the way to go. So that's what we're going to get started on today. We're going to knock this down a layer or two so I can build high enough. Let's see how high. I need to be able to go one more block, and then I'm going to put stairs across, and that's kind of where they'll be stuck at. Using the stairs is the idea. And then they'll have a snow block behind them, so you can't go anywhere. So that's the plan right now. And we'll get started on that. I'm thinking we're going to leave it open air, because I kind of want it to be like a heaven-like feel. That's why the snow blocks are used for the clouds. I was hoping the quartz would bring a little bit more white to it. But I think it's good as is. Maybe if we had a different texture pack or something like that, it'd look pretty good. So I may look into that just to make it come together. But we need to move this villager and knock this down one level, so let's go ahead and get started on that. And I may do that in the form of a time lapse, but we'll see. Welcome back, and we have our villager trading hall halfway done, about halfway. So this has been, well, the villager grind, as everyone knows, is always just rough, but this has been extra rough. Getting the villagers up here, getting them to actually get in their spots, trying to design this to look somewhat nice. It's been a work in progress. A lot of grind. Took me a few days to get all this done. But so far so good. Not too bad. I've already changed these to zombie villagers and changed them back, so we got some decent deals. May have to do it another time for a couple of them. And the way I change them back is I knock out this calcite block, put a trap door to make sure both of them can't get out. One on bottom, one on top. And then just let zombies spawn up here naturally, and then they come up. And we're still trying to make it look like something like a cloud, so we'll slowly work on that. May have to come out on the backside and extend the ground back here, because I'd like it to be all encompassing and make this whole back portion kind of cloudy. And probably have at this grass layer, have it dirt coming out and kind of like an island in the clouds kind of deal. Just trying to represent, well, them being in heaven, the scholars of heaven, whatever you want to call them. We got a few more librarians to get. We're going to get a few more, and then we're going to get farmer villagers possibly for golden carrots. I do have that hoglin farm that gives me a bunch of pork chops, but golden carrots is just so much better. And then I also want a villager for armor, a villager for a sword and axe, things like that, just to get it super easy. Also did a little work on the oasis here. Got the sea pickles giving off light, so at night it's actually glowing. Thinking about adding coral to the bottom of it just to give it a little color, give it a little more kind of this tropical oasis feel. Have the waterfall going down. Had some issues with it, because I tried to put sea pickles on the edge and then it just messes with how the water flows. And I'd like it to keep it nice and uniform. Probably going to stop this water all the way So I won't have flowing water because I want to put candles inside the water. We'll see if I can get it to stay nice in one stream. If I can't, then we'll just have to live with it as is. But I want candles lighting up this waterfall just to give it that nice glowing effect when we're at our main island base. Speaking on that, we're probably going to work on that next in this episode. This is going to be the back edge of that island, is what I'm thinking right now. We'll see how far. I'm going to make it very big. It's going to be a massive island. We'll see how far out it goes, if it gets anywhere near land. I'm hoping it doesn't. And we'll go from there, because I still want to make it to be a bunch of different islands. Just one massive one in the center being my main base, and then having a few islands coming out on either side in kind of this crescent moon shape. I think would be really cool. And just having every biome possible going out is the idea. The one for the nether, where my nether portal will be, I'm not sure how I want to do it. It's going to be something I'm thinking about. It also extended this out. I kind of want it like the steps in the water, so like as you come out the water, you're already on the steps up into the cloud of heaven, and then all of our guys up here. Did get looting 3 on my sword, so my sword's pretty well done up. Still got to work on a few things. All of these villagers are also maxed out. They're all experts or masters. I think it's master. Yeah, they're all masters. So got that all done up. I did not time lapse it. It just took too many days to try to time lapse this. I do like the calcite, how it looks against everything. Honestly, I think I like it better than the quartz. I just wish you could make stairs and stuff out of this. It'd be really cool. It goes really well with the snow blocks as well, to kind of give that slightly off-white look. I think it would really make a cloud effect pop really well. So we'll try to incorporate that more onto the outer edge. And that way we get that cloud effect. I may toss it in here as well. So that's the plan so far. Next, we're going to work on the main base island, get the outline of it done, just to give you guys an idea of how large it's going to be. Definitely going to time lapse that so y'all can just see how massive it's going to be. So I need to gather up some dirt blocks for that, a lot more than what I got now. And we'll hop into that time lapse and you'll see how big it is. Welcome back. So we finished our big circle. It is quite large. That's going to be a nice big base for us, hopefully. It's 101 blocks across either way. So it should take about 8,000 blocks to fill this entire circle in, which should take quite a while. We're definitely not doing that in this episode. Take off that hitbox. And yeah, we got the time lapse. So hopefully that just finished playing for you and kind of gave you an idea of how big it was. I had a lot of trouble building it because this initial thing was too long, so it kept missing by 1 block. And then I finally figured out that it was just, this leg was too long, so we shortened it, and now it's all fixed, all lit up. So it should be looking pretty cool from the skies, but I have no rockets, which we need to fix, and still got plenty of dirt. So we can start filling it in next episode. I also want to take down this little bridge that goes to the bubble elevator. Take all of that down. I may get a bubble elevator right in the center of this island. We shall see. But this is going to be a lot to terraform. So everything you see here is ground level. So we can build up and we'll have stone jutting downwards towards the sea, not super far, but going down, making it look like an actual floating island rather than just grass in the air. Oh, let's leave that. I may need to get back up one. So yeah, got a lot done. It may not look like much on video, but it was so much to actually do. It was quite a grind. But I am getting tired of not having rockets and all the things I need. So next episode, I think we're gonna build a mob farm. There is a warm ocean over there somewhere. It's just on the other side of my initial like little starter home. And we'll probably build it there just so we can get really good rates. Have the mob farm going. We're gonna need lots of strings as well because I want to put candles in all the waterfalls to make them glow at night, which I think will be really cool and kind of give it that mystical fantasy effect. So that'll look pretty cool. It probably changed the way the water will flow. Maybe it'll make it look more natural rather than just a sheet of water falling. But we'll see. May need to take off the corners here so it can like flow around as well. That might look pretty cool. And we'll see how it goes. But next episode I definitely want to build a mob farm. We may build a gold farm as well. I don't know if we'll get to that. We'll start filling some of this in as well as finishing up the trading hall. Yeah, I never have rockets. It's a pain. So we're going to build that sugarcane farm and mob farm next episode. I will probably build the sugarcane farm near here. The mob farm, maybe not. We'll see. I may build just a whole industrial area over that other warm ocean. That way I get good spawn rates and I can just kind of AFK in one place and get that going. Iron farm may be needed as well, but I'm not sure where I'm going to build that yet. I probably will build it over there as well. But it's going to be a pain getting villagers there. But it shouldn't be too crazy. So that'll probably just be our area where we can AFK and just get all the drops that we need. Probably be for best. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.